Hello guys, welcome to Dr. Science. So today we are going to talk about the G protein coupled receptors, and in this video I will talk about the GQ subtype of your G protein coupled receptors. So first we will draw a small diagram here. So this is a plasma membrane, and to this plasma membrane there is a receptor present. Now this receptor is having a protein. This protein is called as your GQ protein. Now imagine there is a ligand or a hormone such as your acetylcholine. Whenever acetylcholine comes and bind with this receptor, this GQ protein will activate an enzyme. Now this enzyme is called as your phospholipase C. Now this phospholipase C will convert a compound known as your phosphatidyl inositol bisphosphate into inositol triphosphate and diacylglycerol. So first we will talk about inositol triphosphate. So this inositol triphosphate will eventually stimulate the endoplasmic reticulum. Now this endoplasmic reticulum is containing a lot of calcium. So eventually inositol triphosphate will bind with the endoplasmic reticulum and kick out the calcium from the endoplasmic reticulum. Now this calcium will go to a protein. Now this protein is called as your calmodulin protein. This calmodulin protein is having 4 seats. On these 4 seats eventually the calcium will sit. Okay. When the calcium and the calmodulin are together, they are called as your calcium calmodulin complex. Now this calcium calmodulin complex have kinase activity. Now what is meant by a kinase activity? Whenever you hear the word kinase, it will do phosphorylation. So the kinase will convert the proteins, normal proteins, into phosphoproteins by adding a phosphate. Okay. So similarly, diacylglycerol will go and stimulate protein kinases, and these protein kinases also will convert the normal proteins into phosphoproteins. So that's how your GQ type of subreceptor works. Now we will try to see this image that is given in your Harper's biochemistry. So as you can see here, whenever there is a G protein activation, it will stimulate the enzyme phospholipase C, and it will convert the phosphatidyl inositol bisphosphate into inositol triphosphate and diacylglycerol. Now this inositol triphosphate will enter the endoplasmic reticulum and kick out the calcium. Now the calcium will go out, fuse with the calmodulin complex, and eventually they are called as your calcium calmodulin complex, which has kinase activity. And this kinase will convert the normal proteins into phosphoproteins. Similarly, as you can see here, the diacylglycerol will eventually activate the protein kinases such as your protein kinase C, and this protein kinase C is also converting the proteins into phosphoproteins. So that's how our GQ proteins works. Okay, thank you guys.